2nd at the Montreal Trudeau Airport. Going to Iceland to see the first ever ISTA Spiritual Sector Shamanic Experience with the founder of ISTA, Babades Nichols, and the amazing Yasmin Hannah, beautiful Egyptian goddess. Going to be in Iceland for 5 days before the training, meeting a lovely spirit, Natalie, who we've decided to do a 5-day journey in the beautiful Iceland. So we're going to be headed to geysers, waterfalls, glaciers, caving, beaches. We're going to check out all the wonderful sights. So if this interests you, this is what's coming up on the next few episodes of the Spiritual Playboy. So stay tuned and join us for another wonderful journey around this beautiful planet. Peace. I'm here this time in Iceland with my co-pilot Natalie, who I met at ISTA in England. When was that?
A year and a bit ago. I've never been to Iceland before. It's an amazing country, and I get like a once in a lifetime opportunity to come to this really beautiful land and hang out with Frank, and then do the training next week. Really excited. I think the more we see of the land, it's just going to be reflected in the ice and the snow and the sea, and I'm really looking forward to the visual effects.
All the water here is pretty much coming out of the earth warm, hot. So that's interesting. The thing that I'm most excited about is number one, to get into thermal baths for sure, but mostly the thing that we have booked on the last day, which is the
ice caving.
Yes, glacier ice. Yeah, we're gonna check out some ice caves. So this is our journey, and this is gonna be our next few episodes. So stick around, and remember, subscribe, like, and share, because we are on a road to 1,000 subscribers. We're going to visit this really special looking church. As you know, if you followed past episodes of the Spiritual Playboy, I love visiting churches. But this one is quite interesting. It's quite like futuristic. Actually has a bit of a, I don't know how else to describe it, but like some Illuminati style energy. We're also going to go to a phallus museum. What is it called? Do you remember what it's called?
I don't remember what it's called. It has the word phallus in it, but
yeah.
I don't know, I'll look it up.
It's a museum dedicated to the male genital. And
worship of the male genital.
Exactly. So we'll get to see tons of male penises.
Hallgrímskirkja.
So we're going to Hallgrímskirkja Church. What I love is how available everything is. It's like, well, first of all, it's very simple. It doesn't even feel religious, first of all.
It doesn't feel religious.
And I just like you could even, if you wanted, just walk up onto the altar.
It's true, there's no barriers or anything.
No. If you, like in my past videos, every time I walk into a church, I always touching with the energy of the church based on the type of Jesus they're portraying. Exactly. What do you see?
Humility.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful and humble and
strong.
Simple, strong, present.
He almost looks like a knight as well. Like, I feel like King Arthur-esque type energy. Usually it's either like I call them one of two Jesuses. It's either like glorious Jesus, which is like arms outstretched, light of the heart, sacred heart shining, or it's either vampire Jesus, which is like Jesus on the cross, so, like venerating the suffering.
Yeah, I was just observing there's no suffering here.
No suffering, right?
There's no suffering.
It's a lot of power.
Even the portrayal of him is so simple, pure white.
Light a candle. Do not let the darkness prevent you from seeing the light. And when you have found it, let other people see. Rethink and be convinced. If you want the light to live, then give rise to the same yearning in other people. Light the light of frankness in the darkness of fear. Light the light of justice in the darkness of corruption. Light the light of faith in the darkness of denial. Light the light of hope in the darkness of despair. Light the light of love in the darkness of death. Light the light. It's pretty much absolutely probably one of my favorite churches in the world. The architecture for me, what I see in it is the rays of the Sacred Heart. So if you're looking at the windows are like the rays kind of emitting from the bottom of the Sacred Heart. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. For me, this whole church just feels like a postmodern version of Christianity. A very subdued, humble expression. And it is Illuminati, and not in the Illuminati and controllers of the world, but the light of the way, the illumination. And in its simplicity, it speaks that. I'm very awestruck in its beauty and simplicity. So I was just making reference to Natalie about 7 steps. I recognize that as 7 chakras. It's all interconnected.
7's also a very spiritual number.
Yeah, it's an esoteric number as well. Thank you for continuing to watch The Spiritual Playboy. Totally appreciate your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And stick with us for 2018. A lot is coming up, a lot of new things. I look forward to sharing it all with you and hearing from you. Remember, let love free. Peace.